Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or simply hello. You're watching My Gaming Backlog, and today we're gonna play some Cabernet, a 2D RPG about a female vampire in, I think, 19th century Eastern Europe or something. Sounds intriguing, so let's check it out. Eastern Europe, end of the 19th century.
Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Lisa. I never thought I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet
I like the subtitle for that. Voice breaks down.
I can't do this. Go, please say something. I just can't.
There. It's all right. What can I say about someone dying so young? Particularly someone as special as Lisa. If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today. Instead, I'd like us to celebrate her life. Despite her obvious calling for medicine, when she was little, I always thought she would become...
Right, we are, of course, the main character. We are Lisa, or Elizaveta Morozova. And we have died. Oh no. Right. What would I pick? Out of all these four, I think musician appeals to me the most.
A famous musician. You should have seen her with her fiddle when she was only 5. The instrument was half her size. But when she played, oh Lord, did your heart start filling up. Such a bright girl. Always a top student. Always the pride of her parents. By the time she graduated.
Thirst for written word or scientific mind? I think scientific mind, yes.
Lisa knew everything there was to learn from books about science in our enlightened age. Laws of physics, human anatomy, chemical solutions, you name it.
You know, it's always a bit odd when there's a game set in a Pacific... What? Hello? Specific area of the world, and then the voice actors don't have an accent. Like we're in Eastern Europe, and Uncle Mitko here is American.
Every time she went on about this scientist or that discovery, she'd light up like a matchstick. Most of the time I couldn't understand a word of it, but I just nodded along and mused at how bright our girl was. I can't tell you how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country, if someone deserved that honor, it was our Lisa. But my niece was so much more than a gifted student.
She was also an alcoholic. No. Passionate artist or true friend. Artist.
Her violin talents aside, what everybody truly knew her by was her artistic nature and angelic voice. Do you remember her summer night performances at the cabin? Her singing, no matter the song, time or place, it felt like it spoke to you alone. Haunting, otherworldly. beautiful. She was my favorite niece. Let us raise a glass to her.
Wow. I hope you haven't got any other nieces and they didn't just hear that.
Pour some vodka for Kolya, too. He is old enough to send his sister off. A piece of my soul went into the ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours. Let those pieces help Lisa, wherever she is now. To Lisa.
Amazing subtitle. Once again. Drinking in silence. My favorite kind of drinking.
When I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep. My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me. Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life. I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth. When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body.
That sounds like a fun experience.
I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction. Finally, the whole string was out. I felt relieved, but also strangely empty. I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault.
And there she is. What a fun room.
Mom? Kolya? My body feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Like I slept for days.
We can walk. Amazing. This room is really depressing. And we've got like a wine glass in the corner, top left corner, and a clock, kinda. An indicator what time of day it is. Amazing, it's dusk. Great.
I can't see further than my own fingers. I should take the lamp with me.
Good idea.
I can't see further than my own fingers. I should take the lamp with me.
What are you?
Either this is a nightmare, or I'm in hell.
A bucket.
This feels too real to be a dream.
Give me the lamp, please. Kerosene lamp, an old but reliable kerosene lamp. Oh.
The cupboard is locked.
Oh
Why
no.
would anyone keep something of value in a place like this?
This bed looks really uncomfortable. Anything else?
My medical journal from the academy and my family medallion. Who could have brought this here?
Lisa's medallion. A handcrafted sterling silver medallion gifted to Lisa by her father. Escape the chamber. There she is. Elizaveta Morozova. Tuesday, June 11th. Rank 1. No money, I'm broke. And my stats. La-dee-da. And here's the medallion. Great. Oh.
Lilies of the valley. My favorite flower. Who put them in this room? It's disturbing to see them here.
Yeah, girl, just like you, these flowers don't look so hot.
Locked.
cock. Hang on, maybe there's a key somewhere. I know it would make sense, but nah. There's nothing here. There's only blood on the floor. Well, let's call for help, shall we?
Hello? Anyone?
Again.
Please help. I'm stuck here.
Again.
Anyone?
Again.
It's no use.
Alright then. Housekeeping.
Hello? Who is this? I'm locked inside. Please help.
Why am I locked in here? Who did this?
Are
Hello?
you still there? Maybe you can't talk?
Let's use sign language. Through the door.
Please knock twice for yes and once for no.
That also works.
Thank goodness. Can you help me open the door? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Please let me out.
Will you help me?
Oh.
What is it that you want from me?
Hello? You just said to use like knocks for yes or no, and then you ask them that question? Favor? Question mark?
I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor?
I mean, I've got no money. I'm broke as fuck, so... Yes.
And it's settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me? If you open this door, I, Yelizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt.
Yay. Oh. What? Did he just rip a mean one, or what just happened?
What the hell is this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up. I can't see anything from this angle. I should check up on it later.
Can I leave now, please?
It's open.
Great! And here we are, in a hallway. An empty
What
hallway.
have I gotten myself into?
We've escaped! Yay! Character sheet. Earning experience points increases your rank, allowing you to upgrade your skills. Press la-di-da. Next to the skill you'd like to modify. I guess. History and politics. That's always useful. And now I'm rank 2. Haha, for basically doing nothing at all. I just opened a door. Or someone else opened a door for me. Great! Your vampire rank has increased. Seek a way out. I mean, at this point, she doesn't even know she's a vampire, right? Hello?
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
The rats. Oh no, the Skaven are here. A picture.
What a peculiar painting.
Why is it down here? Oh, skill checks. Let's study the expressions.
The husband and wife in the picture don't look very happy.
Yeah, but then again, during or in this century, people never looked happy on paintings or in paintings.
If I had to guess, I'd say it wasn't the perfect marriage.
Not enough history, knowledge. All right. Another door. I can't interact with. What a shame.
It smells like death here. There's someone's money in here. I could live on this for a week.
Those were the days. 5 coins, and you could live on it for a week. Yep, it's mine.
After all that has happened, I think...
Morality. Lisa's morality is still shaping. Certain choices will provide you with humanity or nihilism points. Some choices will only become available to Lisa after she reaches certain levels.
I think I deserve this.
Yep. It's my money.
The mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone dies. Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside.
That's true.
Silly superstition, of course.
Remove them.
We live in an age of science where there's no room for this nonsense.
Oh, Lord.
What is this? Where is my reflection? I can't see myself. It must be a trick mirror.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, remember earlier when she was like, something just scratched my shoulder. I have to take a look at it later. Well, about that girl. Never mind. Are we like in a morgue?
Eerie.
Study the painting. Science 3.
It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress. Could it be the same girl from the first painting?
Who knows?
This is unbearable. I'm a doctor. I can get through this. Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side. What in heavens is all this?
We're the Chapter 1, Higher Society. Oh dear.
I will make sense of all this later.
I'm not really dressed for the occasion. Hello?
Something is wrong. My head is spinning. I feel the floor slipping from under my feet.
Are all these people vampires?
Would you look at her? How does one have the gall to show at the Countess's manor in such a filthy outfit?
She must be a knife. Country like a plague.
You two don't know what you're talking about. It's the latest rage in Paris now. The dirtier, the better.
Yeah. It's called the street orphan look. You should try it. Maybe it'll suit you.
Heard? The Countess is sending me on a special assignment to the capital.
You lucky devil. I've been stuck here for years. I swear, I'd dull my fangs just to spend
Miss,
the night.
are you all right?
Mind your own business, Petya. It's rude to stare at a lady.
Sorry.
Do I look alright?
I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is, I have absolutely no appetite for it.
I wonder why.
I'm starving.
Alright,
and the
same.
food looks so fresh
Yeah, same.
and delicious, but the strangest thing is,
I know it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can do at this point.
Of course now there bloody isn't. The right time to act was last week.
I don't understand where this influx of product is coming from. It's undercutting our prices.
Where were you when I...
Who is this creature?
Darling, you look like a little domovoi. Come over here. I don't bite.
You sure about that?
Hello?
It's me. Let's apologize for interrupting.
Hello? I'm terribly sorry for it.
Oh. Right. Either the guy or the countess like that. I'm not sure who.
You must be the doctor's new apprentice. Look at you, poor thing. You must be fresh out of the ground.
Excuse me?
Ugh, nobody must have actually inducted you. How typical. No surprise with the men around here. Hussar, why is she in such a state?
She was not supposed to wake.
Hussar, be a darling and show this young lady around once she's decent.
As you wish, madam. If you'll excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there.
You're excused. If I recall my first day correctly, your head must be killing you. Here, drink this.
Thank you.
Let me guess. It's blood.
May I ask what this is?
If you know too much, you'll grow old sooner. Trust me, it will lift your spirits.
Drink from the glass and ask further questions later. Hold left mouse button.
Whatever this is, it's beyond delicious. It's sweet and thick and tastes like cherry and wild strawberries. Thank you. I do feel a lot better all of a sudden.
Now go change. We can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs. There is a nice dress about your size in the cloakroom. Consider this my welcome gift.
Thank you kindly, madam.
Orlova.
Madam Orlova.
You're welcome, child. Now off you go, change and mingle. Time is money.
Sure, when you are healthy, hold shift to increase your walk pace. Look, we're just floating across the room. Another mirror.
Another cloth on a mirror. Something bad must have happened.
I mean, we don't need the mirror. There's no reflection to be seen.
That should do it, hopefully.
Much better. Now, where's the fucking gown?
The Countess sure has excellent taste in literature. In other circumstances, I'd spend all day here reading.
I'm guessing the glass in the left corner, top left corner, is like our thirst for blood. And I think, or I suspect, it'll decrease over time. Or increase, rather.
Goodness, this must be the dress the Countess was talking about. Such an ornate Western style. It must cost a small fortune. I want nothing more than to change out of this horrible nightgown, but this is just too much.
Just wear it. Evening dress. And it gives us a stat bonus, +5 on history and politics. Western style gown for formal soirees.
Perfect. Fits like a glove.
Why is he carrying a doll?
Have you heard the rumors about Count Kaminsky?
Let's... Oh.
Hey, stop messing with the phonograph. It's not a toy.
I'm sorry. I thought the music was like just background music, but not actually coming from that thing. I thought it was just in-game music. My bad. Hello, Hussar. Let's look inside. Never mind then. Some action points. Some actions Lisa performs take time. These interactions will be marked with a special stopwatch symbol. Each night, Lisa can spend up to 3 action points. Once the action is complete, an action point will be taken and the night will move into the next phase. Oh, right then. Alright. Activate Hussar.
Ah, there's our belle of the ball. Lisa, right? You actually don't look half bad when you're not covered in graveyard dirt.
Graveyard dirt?
Graveyard dirt? First the Countess, now you? Why is everyone going on about funerals?
Surely an educated lady like you must have put together who we are by now, haven't you?
Damn it! Damn it! I don't want to guess.
I'd rather not guess. Please, just tell me straight. Who are you?
Simply, we are vampires.
Yeah, just... What else? Mirror.
Is this why I had no reflection in the mirror?
If that's what you're concerned about, you look just fine.
Yeah, the old question, how do male vampires shave? The answer, they meet up and shave each other.
Does this mean I'm dead?
Dead, alive, who the hell cares?
Let's create a new word for it. Let's call it DeLife.
Trust me, Lisa, you just won the lottery.
Defense mechanism?
I don't even remember how it happened. Must be some sort of a defense mechanism that suppresses a traumatic experience.
That actually does happen quite a bit. That memory usually comes back soon enough.
What about my family? When can I see them?
I was worried you will ask me that. Technically, they think you are dead, and it is best for everyone if they keep thinking that. It's true, too.
I can't just leave them like this. They have to know I'm all right.
Look, I know this is too much for you to take in right now. Maybe that's a conversation we should revisit another time.
Countess calls you Hussar. What's your real name?
At this point, I've been called that far longer than my real name. Just call me that.
All right. Hussar it is. I have so many questions.
See, that's what I was afraid of. Theory is not my forte. I'm a proponent of learning by doing. Why don't you go talk the ears off some other guests while I finish smoking in peace? After that, I can show you what it's really like to be one of us.
I suppose I can do that. Could you at least tell me a little bit about the people, the guests in there?
Oh, come on. Where is your spirit of adventure? I'm sure you'll figure it out on your own.
Yeah, the Countess won't be happy.
What is it?
I wonder if the Countess would approve of you pushing your responsibilities off to a bunch of strangers.
Well played. Fine. Let me think for a moment about our fun little group here. You've already met the Countess, so that's a big plus. Not everyone gets to do that in their first month, let alone first day. Who else would you like to know about?
How about the lady with the purple hair?
Who is the intense lady with the purple hair?
That's Elisa. She is quite important around here. I'd try to start out on the right foot with her if I were you.
Woman in the pink dress?
What could you tell me about the woman in the pink dress?
You must mean Arbin. You know, they say she was born somewhere far to the east. That broad has been around forever. Probably has a tale or two to share.
And a young man with the kind eyes. Is it the bloke with the doll?
What about the young man who asked about my health?
Who? Oh, you must mean Petya. He is just a human.
What?
Elisa brought him in for fun. He is such a card and has absolutely no clue.
A human puppet?
A clueless young man surrounded by vultures. That's fascinating.
Right? I suppose that's everyone of note, really. Besides me, of course.
Of course. All right. Thank you kindly. I'll be back soon enough.
No rush, please.
Please just fuck off and leave me alone. Let me smoke my cigarette in peace. There's Petya. But let's talk to...
Have you tried the Countess's Cabernet? Honestly, I think this may have been the best one I ever tasted.
I prefer to stick to clear drinks around here. If you really want to try some decent Cabernet, stop by my salon on the main street.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge. I'll take you up on that offer.
Wait a second. You. I know your voice. Is that Ben Potter from Triple Jump? I think it is. Hello, by the way, guys, Cabernet is a red wine. Hello, Arben.
I don't think I've seen you around here before. I'm Arben.
I'm Lisa. Good evening to you too.
You don't sound so sure. Is it really a good one for you?
You're right. If I'm honest, it hasn't been the easiest night.
That's what I thought. My advice is always be honest, unless you absolutely can't be. In the end, it does make everyone feel better.
That's a good piece of advice.
Stick with me, lovely. I'm chock full of them.
Got any advice for a new vampire?
Arben, I've only just been turned, and all of this is very new to me.
I like how Lisa isn't freaking out at all. Like, Husa told her, hey, by the way, we're vampires and you're one as well. And she was like, oh. Anyway.
May I trouble you for some advice?
I hope you don't mind me asking, but has someone in your family enjoyed wine a little too much?
I guess Lisa's father?
Yes. My father. Wine, vodka, anything he can drink, really. You aren't clairvoyant, are you?
Everyone becomes a little clairvoyant if they live long enough and pay attention. I saw you drinking that glass earlier, and I think you should be careful around it, my dear.
Alcohol's my father's problem. It isn't mine.
It's not just alcohol you should be concerned about. You can keep away from it if you want. Blood, however, you will now have to drink, whether you like it or not.
Whether I like it or not.
Demons are hereditary, my dear. Always remember that.
Let's talk about the Countess's wine.
I couldn't help but overhear that you are a wine expert?
I dabble. I run a literary salon in town and serve drinks there.
How exciting. All kinds of interesting people must come by.
You'd be surprised, my dear, and mildly disappointed. I'd love for you to stop by one day. I'll treat you to a round of something nice.
I'll make sure to visit.
Side quests. Oh dear, besides experiencing the main story, Lisa is encouraged to explore town and meet other characters. La la la, it's a demo, so it doesn't matter.
Since you're an expert, may I ask you about the wine that the Countess gave me? I'll admit I found it delicious, but it wasn't really wine, was it?
It was not. Cabernet was sort of our code word for blood, so we don't shock any innocents. And then we just got used to it. Funny how language works, isn't it?
Yes. Funny.
Goodbye.
I should get going.
Good luck. I have a feeling we'll see each other soon.
Goodbye, wine lady.
Come on. Don't any of you cowards want to have any fun?
My lady, with all due respect, Russian roulette just seems like, too much fun for the night.
Fine. Get lost then. Be on your merry way. Who knew that the second time I die would be of boredom?
Hello, Elisa. Please.
Now, would you look at this pretty picture? I could barely recognize you from before. Where did you get this dress?
It's a gift from the Countess. She is very generous.
Huh. I thought it looked familiar.
Is it yours?
Name is Alisa, by the way.
Lisa, it's a pleasure.
Got any advice for a new vampire? That's my new go-to question.
So, I've just been turned today.
Congratulations. That must be quite shocking. Thrilling, even. I'm envious, really.
Yes, thank you. I'm not quite sure how to process all this yet. What does one even do with this? Being dead, drinking blood, who knows what else?
Same thing anyone around here does. Masticating plain eternity day after day. Spicing it up any way you can.
Hence the Russian roulette.
We're already dead, aren't we? What else is there to lose? Do you fancy a round?
Maybe some other time.
Aww. What a shame.
Suit yourself.
What about the young man from earlier?
May I ask who was the young man you talked with earlier?
Who, Petya? Why, are you interested?
Goodness, no. I was just making conversation.
Don't be shy. We're not attached. Petya is human. I picked him up at the town market.
For 5 quid?
He is a salesman. Ridiculously bad one at that.
If you two are not an item, may I ask why did you invite him over?
Because it was my turn.
A turn for what?
To spice up the eternity.
So, it's true what they say? Vampires live forever?
We exist forever. We don't live. But then again, few do.
Does this mean that we can't stop existing?
Oh, sweetheart, there is nothing easier. Just stop drinking blood for a few days, fall from a high roof, or just step into the sunlight.
I should probably be writing this all down.
So, now that you have eternity on your side, do you consider your existence more valuable?
I mean, not really, if I'm honest. If you live forever, everything becomes meaningless and kind of pointless, right? So, it's the same, or even worse, but that's not an option.
No, of course not. Pulse or no pulse, life is just as valuable as it always was.
I see. In that case, how would you compare the value of your new existence to, say, Petya's?
Good question. But his life isn't infinite, so I'd pick this answer.
I'd have to say Petya's. Like you said, what I have now isn't really life.
Fair enough. Still, it's an interesting thought experiment, isn't it?
Indeed. Excuse me. I think someone is calling for me.
Not really, but okay. And finally, the doll man, Petya himself.
I do actually have a model right here with me. I always carry Matilda with me, just in case a good opportunity strikes. You never know. Look into her eyes. Doesn't she look alive to you? Like she's going to blink?
Yes, well... Apologies.
Yeah, totally.
Petya, we should probably go and discuss some urgent business with the Countess.
Oh, of course. In fact, I'd love to meet her as...
Goodbye.
I don't know how, but I can just sense that he is not one of us.
Yes, because you've been told.
Such a strange feeling. Attraction? No, but something very similar. He is most certainly human.
Oh, hello. It's you, lady in the nightgown. How are you feeling? I was really worried.
Much better. Thank you. I'm Lisa, by the way.
Of course. Where are my manners? I'm Petya.
It's a pleasure. You were the only one who seemed to care about my illness.
Oh, nonsense. They are a lovely bunch around here, just all very busy. The third group I'm pitching my dolls to, and everyone keeps running off for urgent business.
So, Matilda, eh?
Did you say you're selling dolls?
And making them, yes.
I see you have one with you. May I take a look?
Of course. Matilda here is my favorite. I'd love to get some honest feedback. Well, what do you think?
I mean, it is a beautiful doll. I have to give him that.
Oh, it's just lovely. So detailed and human-like. She reminds me of the one I had when I was a little girl.
That's exactly what I wanted to accomplish. Thank you. I knew someone here would appreciate it. I'm hoping to show her to the Countess. With her approval, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, sure, but why would the vampires sell your dolls?
You know, making toys is what I wanted to do since I was a little boy. My father always called this foolishness, among other things. Said it's not manly work. I never managed to convince him otherwise.
I'm sorry. That must have been tough.
Well, here I am, still at it. I do have a feeling that I'm onto something with Matilda. Just you wait. My gut tells me that tonight is going to bring something special, and it's never wrong.
Invitation?
How did you end up being invited here, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, that's all thanks to Elisa, the lovely young woman in the yellow dress. She saw me at the town market and saw some real potential in my work.
Obviously.
She said that the people in the manor might be interested in seeing it, and you didn't have to ask me twice.
I see. How is pitching going so far?
I'll admit, it's a little slow, but the night is still young.
You are an optimistic guy, aren't you, Petya?
Is he just gonna end up being a sacrifice or some shit? Because Elisa said it was her turn. Like it was her turn to find and bring a sacrifice to the manor.
My mother used to say that my hope will be the death of me.
But then again, no. Then again, he is now in our relationship screen tab thing, and that wouldn't make any sense if he were to die in the next, I don't know, half an hour.
But what's the point of living if you don't believe in people and yourself?
You may be right about that. At least I truly hope you are.
I should fuck off.
Best of luck with everything, Petya. Hope everything works out with the Countess.
Thank you, Lisa. You're very kind.
Good timing. I just finished up.
Yes, how lucky.
Don't be snappy, Lisa. Smoking is an important routine for a soldier. Can't be interrupted.
And hey, he's immune to all the major lung diseases out there. So that's a plus. Oh, which division, huh? Huh?
A soldier, huh? And which division were you in, exactly?
We can talk about the divisions some other time, perhaps. So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
What was that shoulder burn?
Who ended up letting me out of the chamber?
If I'm honest, I haven't the foggiest idea. I thought you knew.
Well, I don't. And whoever it was gives me the goosebumps. On top of everything, I ended up promising them a favor and felt a bad burn on my shoulder right after that. Do you know what it could possibly be?
Let me take a look. Oh, brother.
Oh no.
What? What is it?
It could be nothing, really. No need to worry. Just make sure that you show this to the doctor when you see him, alright?
Alright.
You guys have a vampire doctor?
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
Is he a vampire too? Other creatures?
If vampires are real, does this mean other fairy tales are?
You'll have to be more specific than that.
Is the boogeyman real?
Rusalkas? Domovoys? Ghosts?
Yes, no, yes. We'll spend all night here if we keep talking about flora and fauna. If you want my advice, focus on yourself first. That always ends up working for me. So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
It's always the same line. So. Basement.
What is going on in the basement of the manor? It's absolutely terrifying down there.
Oh yes, the basement. If I were you, I would just forget all about it.
Excuse me?
All I know is that Countess conducts her business and she doesn't enjoy people meddling in it.
If it's so confidential, how come I ended up there in the first place?
Minor oversight. You were supposed to be moved upstairs before you were up, but appears that you are an early riser.
And whose oversight was it, may I ask?
Let's not focus on casting blame, shall we? I say all's well that ends well. So, are there any other questions you have left?
So.
I suppose that's it for the time being.
Perfect. If you don't mind me asking, what do you make of all this? I take it you've done a couple laps around the ballroom. Learned a little more about what it's like to be one of us.
Yep. I did 67 laps and then my front left tire blew up. Keeping an open mind. I'm dead!
Well, I'm obviously still in shock, but...
Yes?
From a scientific perspective, I have to admit I'm curious. This is certainly a unique condition we are in. I'd love to learn more about it for my studies.
I'm impressed. I can certainly see now why the doctor chose you as his apprentice. All right. Have you read Thunderstorm?
Is that a book about Thor? No, I haven't. Of course, no.
I'm not so sure. Why?
Well, unlike Katerina in the play, you no longer need to wonder why people can't fly.
How did you do that?
By sheer will, Lisa. It's very simple.
How were you even talking with me in such a state?
That's yet another benefit of being one of us. We can project our thoughts into people's minds. I prefer it, really. I find normal speech kind of primitive.
Why don't you do it all the time, then?
I'd love to, but you don't want to get too used to it and scare a human by accident. Now, why don't you try it? Let's see what kind of bat you are.
You've unlocked a new ability! Great, let's bat this up.
Goodness!
Isn't this a hoot? Come on, I'll show you around.
Bat indicator in the bottom left of the screen informs whether bat shifting is currently possible. To land while in bat shape, descend on the surface from above until the landing circle appears underneath you. Oh, damn, we're fast. Lord.
Seems like you're catching on. Follow me.
Okay. Take a flight lesson. Where are you? Hello? There he is.
I can't believe I'm actually flying.
All this talk about death. Don't you feel more alive than you ever have right now?
Hello, guy down there.
Shh. There. Look.
If only I have 3 coins to my name, then I'd show 'em. They'd all see.
Is this what you wanted to show me? A drunk peasant?
What I wanted to show you is how to use your new powers. Meet Trophime. He is the Countess's former serf, now custodian and coachman. Among other things, he makes sure no one goes in or out of here without her permission. Important man. Now, come with me. How is life, Trophime?
My lord, is that you? Oh, the bottle you gave me. Highest quality. Much obliged.
Oh, you fucking wine, was it? Oh.
I can see that. It's nearly empty already. All right, enough pleasantries. Watch this.
What
And now
happened to him?
he's possessed.
Is he alright?
He is fine. We call this enchantment.
Enchantment?
What does enchantment do, exactly?
It makes people tranquil. While they are in trance, they don't feel pain or have a clear memory of what happened.
Damn it.
So they don't remember anything once they're enchanted?
Not quite. They may not remember what happened, but they won't forget how you made them feel.
Sounds like a subject for some awkward conversations.
You don't know the half of it yet. You'll see.
How do I do that?
So, how do I enchant someone? I don't know if I can whistle like you.
Don't worry. Whistling is just for me. It's like a cure for the hiccups. Everybody has their own way. When you need it, it will come to you.
What if it's like, I don't know, like a really weird tick, like I have to shout piss balls or something to make it work? But who does it work on?
Does this mean you can just come up to anybody and make them tranquil?
In theory, but it's not quite that simple. Firstly, they have to like you, an important condition. Without it, the charm won't work. Secondly, you should only do it to humans.
So it doesn't work on other vampires?
I didn't say that.
Hmm?
There are rumors that the best of the best can indeed enchant their own kind. But I don't even know if the Countess has that kind of power. Besides, this would certainly not be considered ethical by our vampire brothers and sisters.
I bet they wouldn't mind to have that power, though.
Oh, without a doubt.
So why would you want to enchant someone?
I thought you might ask that. There are 2 main reasons. 1. People in a trance are easily suggestible. You can use that to influence their thoughts and opinions.
And the second reason?
And what is the second reason?
I think you already know.
Oh.
What have you done?
I just opened him up for you. Don't worry, he'll be just fine unless we bleed him dry.
Like a can of tuna.
Come here. It's time for you to learn how to feed.
I don't know if I'm ready.
You're as ready as you'll ever be.
How do I turn?
Just relax and let your instincts take over. It will come naturally.
A new ability. Turn into the vampire form.
My mouth, it's bleeding.
Of course, I forgot to warn you. Sorry. Don't worry, it's normal. That happens when your fangs are out for the first time.
Just stab myself with my own fangs.
It will recover in a minute.
Time to drink.
His skin smells like wild berries. But not just the smell. The promise of warmth that draws you. The promise of being whole. I want to feel it on my teeth, in my body. No, I can't do this.
Oh no, she's having second thoughts.
I don't think I can do it. I'm sorry.
All right. But if the Countess asks, promise you'll say that you've done it. I don't want to get in trouble because you chickened out.
I promise.
Remember, you have to learn to do it to survive. I better get back to my other errands. Don't want to get my tunic wet.
Well, boyo, I think it's a bit too late for that.
Do you remember the way back?
I do.
Yep.
Hussar?
Oh, let's romance him up.
Thank you for your help. I had a rough day and it means a lot to me.
Don't mention it. I ended up having a decent time myself. I'll see you soon.
Oh no.
What was that?
A scream. Yes, yes, yes.
Looks like the banquet is...
Stand. How could this even happen?
Do you have no self-control at all?
Oh. He's dead. Well, fuck.